Hello, my dear students. I'm Dr. Prajna Mattihelli from Government First Grade College, Dharwad. As you know very well, I have uploaded many videos on different topics of commercial arithmetic. Here, in this video, I'm going to discuss about general insurance. In my earlier video, I have explained about insurance and life insurance. Okay, welcome to this general insurance video. What is general insurance? It is governed by contract of indemnity. The insurer undertakes to pay to the extent of loss suffered by the insured on the insured property. It is also insurance contract wherein we get two parties. One is insurer. Who is insurer? Insurance company. Who is insured? The individual who takes the insurance policy. Here, in case of general insurance, insured will be property. Insurable interest. The insured must have insurable interest in the property and there should not be any profit-making motive in the insurance. That means sometimes if an individual wishes to make profit out of the insurance, he may take a policy after paying a little amount of a premium. He may create some artificial incidents of loss and he may claim the amount of insurance. That should not be the case. So it is must and should that we have to observe insurable interest. That is the aim of insurance. Types of general insurance. There are many types of general insurance like health insurance, marine insurance, fire insurance, motor insurance, and some different miscellaneous insurance also. What is health insurance? I hope you might have come across with the many incidents of health insurance like under this personal or group of people will take the health insurance policies to cover the cost of treatment due to health problems during a year health insurance is taken. As you know very well, nowadays everyone is taking the benefit of advanced science and technology, especially in the field of health. So there will be several types of treatments. Every organ of the human body can be repaired, replaced, etc. But the cost of this treatment will be very heavy. So to cover this, every individual prefers to have health insurance. Nowadays, it is getting popularized. And marine insurance, let us understand what it is exactly. Where expensive goods or fragile materials are to be transported by trucks, train, ship, plane, by any means of transportation, there is a risk of damage or destruction. The cause of loss may be carrier accident, fire, theft, strike, storm, cyclone, etc. So in such a situation, we have to go for marine insurance. So marine insurance is a contract between the insurance company and the insured where the policy is being taken on the materials consigned or goods transported. What is fire insurance? Friends, let us understand what it is exactly. A property or goods is exposed to the risk of loss due to fire. The loss incurred may be covered by this insurance. You know, the motor vehicles like car, bike, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, three-wheelers. There are several vehicles on the road. These can be insured with motor insurance. All the motor vehicles moving on the road should have an insurance policy by law. It is mandatory. One has got, other insurance are optional. If we wish, then only we will go for life insurance or fire insurance or marine insurance. But as far as motor vehicle is concerned, it is mandatory. One has to take motor insurance policy. There are two types of motor insurance policies, that is comprehensive insurance and third party insurance. I think you are aware of this fact that in case of comprehensive insurance policies, the insured, if he gets accidents, then the party who is traveling on the vehicle, that is the insured, and the other party which is incurred in the accident will be affected. That is comprehensive insurance. Under this policy, both the expenditure of repair will be covered. But if you go for third party insurance, then only the person on the vehicle will take the benefit of the repair of the other party. So let us understand this concept with one example. Let us imagine that one Mr. X got accident by hitting to an electricity pole. If he is having comprehensive insurance, then the repair expenditure of the electricity pole and also the vehicle will be paid by the insurance company. If Mr. X has taken only third-party insurance in such a situation, the repair expenditure of the electricity pole will be reimbursed by the insurance company, whereas the repair expenditure of the vehicle will not be paid because it is third-party insurance. Miscellaneous insurance, it includes all the other types of insurances, like even nowadays, some artists are getting insured with their, that is, for example, if you just think of a singer can insure his voice, or dancer can insure his legs or some parts of the body. Even the sports people can insure their organs. So that is also possible in case of miscellaneous insurance. Even the gold ornaments or costly, that is goods or some important documents can be insured under miscellaneous insurance. When insurance against some goods or property or merchandise are affected with more than one insurer, it is known as double insurance. If you are taking the policy with more than one insurance company, it is called as double insurance. But every insurance jointly makes good the loss in proportion to the amount of insurance affected by him. In no way these companies allow you to make profit out of this insurance. That is the motto or aim of the insurance concept. Insurance of property for more than its value without any fraudulent intention may also be taken. The property is then said to be over-insured. If the insurance amount is more than the actual amount of the property without any fraudulent intention, then it is over-insurance. Where the policy covers a part of the full value, in case of loss, insurer pays only proportional amount of loss depending on the sum assured. That is the case of underinsurance. Here, the actual value will be more, but only part of the value is being insured. That is 80% of the actual value might be insured. Then insured value will be just 80% or 3/4 or 4 upon 5 of the actual value. That is the case of under insurance. How the claim is calculated in case of insurance. Important characteristics of the insurance is that those who insured against a common peril must not make a profit out of it. So that is the main characteristics. Therefore, claim is equal to insured value divided by actual value into loss. So proportionately loss will be reimbursed. Whatever may be the amount of loss, whether it is more than the insured value or less. But the thing is, claim will be settled by taking the proportion of insured value divided by actual value into loss. I hope you have understood the theoretical concepts of general insurance, but when you solve the problems, then theoretical part will be more clearly understood. So in my next video, I'm going to solve some important problems of general insurance. Please don't forget to watch that video because these theoretical concepts can be understood more clearly. So thank you, students. Let me end the video here and I wish you all the success in your life.